When KTM initially released the 2010-350 SXF, it was met with some skepticism. Why race a bike that has less displacement against the more powerful 450cc four-strokes? The first offering that KTM provided was good, but it couldn't really keep up with the 450 in straight-line speed and power. After some modifications and 8 years of evolution, though, the 2017 KTM 350 SXF has become a favorite and can definitely go toe-to-toe with any 450. Minimal changes were made to this year's machine, and were in line with what was done across the board to all of KTM's SXF bikes. The biggest addition to the 350 SXF is the WP Air 48mm fork, which uses a combination of air in the left leg and damping in the right to produce a supple, controllable ride. The shock also received a softer spring to match the new fork. Next, KTM added traction control, the first manufacturer to do so. When engaged, it slightly retards the ignition when wheel spin causes a spike in engine RPM. Smaller changes include aluminum upper engine mounts for a different handling characteristic, a 10mm longer brake lever, stiffer upper triple clamps, and new handlebar clamps. 350 SXF is an absolute blast to ride, having come a long way since its 2010 introduction. It now produces power that, with the right rider, can keep up with any 450cc four-stroke. The smaller displacement is a happy medium between the 250 SXF and 450 SXF. You get the best of both worlds when it comes to handling and power without the fear of getting into trouble due to an abundance of power, or aka whiskey throttle. Being honest, most mortals can't handle, or ever really use, all the power a 450 provides. Since there were few engine changes, we already had a good idea of what we would be getting with the 17 machine. The power comes on strong on the bottom and pulls like a 450 while revving like a 250. Our initial day of testing took place at Pala Raceway, a loamy, jump-riddled facility in Southern California, and we found that the more aggressive engine mapping worked better for us. It provided more head-down low, making it easier to get over the big jumps and out of some of the tighter corners. The aggressive map does take away a little over-rev, but we still preferred it in the loamy conditions. When coupled with the new traction control, the power delivery is awesome. On the deeper loamy soil, the traction control isn't very noticeable, but on hard-packed sun-baked sections of track, the magic of the new feature becomes apparent. The traction control reads engine RPM and slightly retards the ignition when the wheel breaks loose. The result is seamless assistance. The feeling takes a little getting used to, but for most riders it will likely be welcome, as the wheel grabs for traction much better. We haven't been big fans of the air fork craze. On most bikes, the new fork design gives a harsh feel that needs a lot of know-how to fine-tune properly. The new WP Air fork, though, is a breath of fresh air. Pala, with its big jumps, track length, and varied terrain, was the perfect track to reveal the WP suspension's capabilities. The fork provides a plush ride that, when paired with the new shock spring and settings, offers a balanced feel over rough chop and big jumps. We did adjust the clickers, less compression and slower rebound, to help the bike settle into corners. This was easily done with the adjustment knobs on the damping fork leg. In addition to the new suspension, the new aluminum engine mounts and stiffer upper triple clamp helped to further improve the bike's handling. The 350 SXF dives into corners and sticks, especially after making the aforementioned suspension adjustments. While the new changes seem small on paper, the 17 KTM 350 SXF is an improvement over its predecessor. The new WP fork gives a very controllable feel, and the new traction control works flawlessly. When combined with KTM's established characteristics, strong Brembo brakes, reliable electric start, hydraulic clutch, and solid ergonomics, it's easy to see why the 350 SXF is loved by just about anyone that throws a leg over it. It's a damn good time. UPS easy-to-ride power delivery makes it a joy to ride. The new WP Air fork is one of the best performing air forks we've tested. Electric start is always a plus. Ergonomics are comfortable. Traction control does work, especially when the track is very hard-packed, and sun-baked. Brembo brakes are progressive, yet strong. Dual ignition maps give two different power curves. We actually preferred the more aggressive on the loamy Pala track. Hydraulic clutch dose and fade downs. New longer rear brake lever can catch the side of your boot. Lock-on grips can feel fatter than regular grips and aren't enjoyed by everyone. Brandon's gear helmet, Bell Moto 9 goggles, Oakley air brake jersey, Alpine Stars Techstar jersey, pants, Alpine Stars Techstar pants, gloves, Alpine Stars Techstar gloves, red, white, blue boots, Alpine Stars Tech 10.